Wagwan peeps, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I'm back. I've been doing, I've got an Aroma Deck that I want to show off. Now I've just watched Dkayed's video, I'll link it down below, but Duel Meta did a video showcasing an Aroma deck, and it was pretty much the same as my deck, except I don't have the money to spend on all the booster packs in the world. So my deck is far more affordable. I've only got 2 Junk Synchron and I've only got 2 Armadeus. I haven't got 3 copies of each. I would like 3. In place of the 3rd Junk Synchron, I've got a Bergamot. I really like the Bergamot. It can get you out of some tough spots and it can get over things like Blue Eyes and stuff. Also, I haven't got 3 Spell Absorbing Life, so I go with a copy of Gift of the Mystical Elf. And I haven't got 2 copies of Canadia, so I run Wall of D and Hallucinogenia. Now, the other difference I had going in was I was running this trap, the Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, and I was only running 1 Econ. But after watching Dkayed's video, and I saw how consistent it was with 2 Econs, I've decided to take this out and put the 2nd Econ in. But this is a really good tech when you've got dead extra copies of Aroma Garden. You know, late game it's a pretty dead card, but early game, if you're going up against, you know, Mask Change decks, if you're going up against spell books, it just breaks the deck. So this is like an intermediate expense version of Dkayed's deck. I am really salty he done this deck though, because I really wanted to showcase this. But hey, he beat me to it. He's better than me. He's faster than me. Just to make it clear, I am running What Grows in the Graveyard, and I'm also running Ancient Fairy Dragon. They are What Grows in the Graveyard. You know, makes Junk Synchron just a straight up Armadeus or this thing. You'll very rarely go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, if I'm perfectly honest. It's just there in case I need it. But it's very rare I go into it. Any other synchro that you've got will work in the deck. But fear not, my friends. Fear not, my friends, because this channel is all about the free-to-play. And I've got replays of that deck, but the deck I'm going to be showing off today properly, I haven't got any replays with this deck. I'm just going to play live. But this deck is free to play. It's as free to play as you can get, and the way we're getting around being free to play is we're running the Imartos, the Cherry Imartos and the Imartos. That's our way, because look, this has to be a free to play deck. So I'm only running 1 Junk Synchron, only running 1 Armadeus. We're running 3 of these guys, and in order to get more synchro plays than just the 1 with Junk Synchron, we're going into Cherry Imarto, because we can get a really quick synchro. If a player attacks into a face down or a face up Cherry Imarto, I can swarm the board and then I can go into synchro plays next turn. It's a really nice little, it's a snazzy little way to fill up the board, and also you're basically getting a quarter of your deck out of your deck. You know, I'm a fan of the Cherry Imartos and the Imartos. But I'm going to be showing you, this is totally free to play. Totally free to play. 1 Econ as well. I'm going really cheap with this. I am running Canadia, just a one-off. I've only got 1. But obviously, whatever you've got, you know, Wall of D, you know, whatever you've got, this is meant to be free to play. So you've got room for 1 tech card back row, whatever you've got. I'll just play 2. And then I'll do some live play of the free-to-play deck. So this is the intermediate priced version of the deck. This deck requires you to grind on a Keyser to get What Grows in the Graveyard. It requires you to get 2 copies of Junk Synchron, 2 copies of Armadeus, and then the rest of the cards, hopefully you've got copies of Spell Absorbing Life. I only have 2 copies, and that's because I got them from the selection box. This is a build of the deck. I was running Draining Shield, but Draining Shield isn't as good. I swapped out the draining shield for the gift of the mystical elf. It's just far more useful. I can pop it before someone attacks, and I only want to gain life points if it means I can interact with the Aroma mages. This guy's running like a full-on Destiny hero deck with polymerization, so I'm not remotely worried. Unless he pops a master change here, but we've got things to deal with a master change. We've got Dkayed on field. He brings his Celestial back, which means he won't get his Pot of Greed. That's fine by me. We get an Econ. So we summon the... right, you're going to like this combo. It's a really nice combo. So he actually floodgates the Rosemary. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I wait for the attack, and then I go for Spell Absorbing Life. Now, Spell Absorbing Life, I'm going to explain this. So, Spell Absorbing Life, you flick all face-down monsters face up. Then you gain life points for each monster on the field. So once that resolves, then Rosemary will kick in. And Rosemary changes a monster from attack or defense to, just changes the battle position of a monster. So, if someone's floodgated Rosemary, the Spell Absorbing Life makes it a usable monster again. So I actually use it to put it back in attack. And you'll see, in my turn, I will now be able to attack with it. Floodgate doesn't... If you can get the monster back in attack mode, Floodgate will not make your monster unusable anymore. See, Floodgate's a reasonable card. Right, here we go. So we get a Junk Synchron. I'm pretty happy with that. But I go for the Aroma Garden first. That means that I can get a draw. Maybe I'll pull something nice. What do we get? And we get another Jasmine. So I just go for the Synchro here. I go for Rosemary, because he's got no back row for me to worry about. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just go for the Rosemary. And I go for massive damage. And now I choose to not go for the Decider, even though I would be reasonably safe even if I left the Anki on board. But I actually didn't want to pop his Destiny Draw. I was pretty sure he had Destiny Draw. So I actually wanted to leave his life points relatively safe. But now I get the pop the Jasmine effect, get my draw. And in hindsight, I think I put the Jasmine in defense here. Oh no, I don't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm going for the win here. I'm going for the win. Alright. And as you can see, even against Destiny heroes, this deck can just be deadly. This deck's very difficult to play against. Very, very difficult to play against. I've got one more. I'll show you one more replay, and it'll be against the Duel deck. It's a really... it just shows just how useful the new Synchro for Aromas are. So I know we're going against Duel. So I know straight away how I'm going to deal with them. Now, when it comes to like Duel decks, you're out to them with this deck. It's the Synchro. And you'll see why in a minute. So he kicks us off with a very, very solid opening Duel play. And I know he's got a Yaksha in hand. I know if I summon anything it will be getting killed. But I'm a bit worried about the Yaksha, I think. Yeah, I'm worried about the Yaksha. I don't want to lose any life points. I want to increase the life points, make sure that I have more life points than the opponent, then I can get all the benefits from the rest of my cards. But like I say, we know he's got a Yaksha. And he's actually going for the big boy, the big daddy, Terror Incarnate. Not Terror Incarnate, Ultimate Nightmare. He's going for the daddy. And I was actually really surprised that he did that so early. But we've got outs. So we got the Econ. We put him in defense. That's fine. Now, I think this is where we draw junk. It is. Okay. So he has got a face down, but I'm not overly worried about it because it's a Duel deck. So I'm going for a rosemary, for the aromatherapy rosemary, or however you pronounce it. Then I go for the aroma garden, and I decide to put Duel back in attack mode. And then I use the synchro to negate the effect. Oh wait, no, I didn't put it in attack. Should have put it in attack. Should have put it in attack. So what I'd done there is I negated its effect, so I could destroy it by battle. I should have put it in attack, and then I would have gotten 2,800 damage off. That's what I should have done. It was a misplay. But I don't misplay the next time. So he goes for his second Terror Incarnate, which we're fine with. We're fine with. We've got an out to it. But all he needs to do... Here's the thing. All he needs to do is end his turn, and then he's destroyed both our monsters. But we've got the Spell Absorbing Life, which means that we can pop Rosemary, which means in his turn I can negate his effect. Now he goes for Dimension Gate, which I thought was a really strange tech in the Duel deck, and he chooses to remove Barong. So yeah, but we negate him, and he goes for a Shield Crush. He goes for a Shield Crush. Couldn't believe it. But we get 1,000 life. Duel tries to activate but can't because of the Rosemary. And now all we need to do, you'll see. Look, here we go. I'm going to put Rosemary in defense because I don't need it. I don't need it. We just need one attack. I've negated Terror Incarnate's effect, which means not only will it be destroyed, but I'll be able to inflict damage as well. 3,000. 3,000. But the thing is, had he been smarter and summoned the Terror Incarnate in defense, I could have used Rosemary's effect and put him in attack mode. So there was really nothing he could do. Very similar to Dkayed's deck, except I run a copy of Bergamot. I haven't got 3 Canadians, and I have to run a copy of Gift of the Mystical Elf. And again, I've only got 1 copy of Gift of the Mystical Elf. If I had more than 1, I'd still be running 2 Spell Absorbing Life, but I'd probably run this at 2 and drop a Hallucinogenia. That's probably what I would do. Because obviously Wall of D, if you can get it to pop, it's just so useful. I'd probably drop a Hallucinogenia. Or maybe the second Econ for a second copy of Gift of the Mystical Elf. Or a third copy of Spell Absorbing Life. But yeah, so that's the deck that you just saw the replays from. It's a really strong deck. Really, really strong deck. However, this channel's all about the free-to-play. All about that free-to-play, baby. So this is the deck that I'm now going to do some duels with. Very cheap. Very cheap. You're only going into this box once to get a Junk and an Armadeus. Yeah, I also run the Ancient Fairy Dragon as well. But you don't need this. You do not need this. You could run anything. You could run any synchro, as long as you can make it. I mean, with the Inmartos, you could go, if you're lucky, you could go into an 8-star synchro play. Any 5-star synchros that you've got, 4 stars as well. Like if you could drop the Ancient Fairy Dragon for a 4-star, and then Jasmine and Cherry and Marso can, interact with each other. You could also throw in a 6-star, and then Inmarto can interact with Rosemary. But let's jump into some duels. I haven't managed to get a 5-win streak with this free-to-play version yet. But I have gotten win streaks with the other version. And I have had rank ups with the other version. Okay. This is a nice hand. It's a nice hand. We're going to go early Aroma Garden. Alright. So I'm going to put myself in defense. And then I'm going to set these. Now remember, I can put myself back into attack if I want to in his turn, or I can put his monster into defense. It's totally my call. He's setting. Okay. What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? I'm getting worried now. I haven't seen a Bonds player in ages. 22 card deck as well. What do you got, man? Alright. That's fine. I don't need to use my trap. Oh, it's Koakimurus. Great. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Get our life points up. So we're going to do both effects on one, so that it just goes back into attack mode. Okay. So he's got a Canadian and he's got Reckless Power. I wonder if he's even going to pop the Reckless Power. I've got a feeling he hasn't got an Iron Core in hand. It's just a feeling. I don't know for sure, but here we go. Alright, so we get rid of the Sandman, that's great. I think Mind Scan is just so overpowered with Aromages because you can see everything. You can see everything. It's insane. Okay, he's not got an Iron Core, I'm sure, because he should have activated it. He should definitely activated it by now if he's got an Iron Core. Okay, okay, so he's going for the battle. So I'm gonna go Gift to the Mystical Elf. Oh, Canada. That's fine though. He'll likely summon it in attack. No. He doesn't know what's coming then. Alright. Hopefully, this will mean that the wall will have to die. Hopefully he can't keep it alive. He likely will. I've not seen a Koakimuru deck play like this before though. Like never. He lets it die. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to set that because he's got the Reckless Power waiting. Alright. Maybe he should have kept the wall, because maybe the wall could negate this. So maybe he should have kept the wall. I'm pretty sure Canada won't be affected by this, but that's fine. I don't need it to be. I'm going to do a double on it anyway. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't pop at all. So there you go. That's something people need to be aware of, that the Paleozoics are not affected by monster effects. Or they can't be destroyed by monster effects. Oh no! Unaffected by monster effects. So, like, Sphicarebo doesn't work on it. Aramage Rosemary won't work on it. So keep that in mind, people. Because I've won many games by doing a final attack with a Canada. And my opponent uses a Sphicarebo and it does nothing. You've got to be aware of that, people. You've got to be aware of that. Paleozoics cannot be targeted. Well, they can be targeted, but they will be unaffected. Oh, look at that. There's the drowning. Okay. Oh my god. I know exactly how to win. And it's so cheesy. Oh yeah. Ready for this cheesy win. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so cheap. Cheesy win coming up. Go on, drowning it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, this is going to be so cheesy. So cheesy. Spell absorbing life, motherfucker. Oh, so cheesy. Oh, I feel bad for him. So cheesy. Oh, nice. Nice. Play around that drowning. Nice. I'll give you a nice, man. I've never seen anyone play Koaki Muri like that before, but still a legend round 1. Not happy about that. Oh yeah, I will make this very clear. If we see Hazy's, it's just a straight up surrender. Hazy's destroy us. Oh, a restart. Interesting. And he's going to pop it, so no draw phase for you next turn. Alright, we'll go in Marto and do some sets. Alright, hopefully I can show off a bit of Cherry and Marto in this duel. That'd be nice. So no draw for you, my friend. What you got? Alright, he's ending. What's he running? Alright, we've got a Jasmine. I don't think it's the right time for her though. It is a Blue Eyes deck. It is a Blue Eyes deck. Okay. Alright, I don't want him to get the search. Alright, this is how we're going to play it. We set Jasmine. And then we go Spell Absorbing Life. We get a draw. Nice! And then we get an extra normal summon with Jasmine's effect. Screw it, we'll activate Aromatherapy. Aroma Garden. Oh, you know, I mean, I could be really cheesy and econ his monster and make an Aroma Deck, but I'm not going to do that. I want to do this. And then put White Solar Legend in attack. Then I'm going to attack. So we do massive damage. And if, you know what? You know what? I think we might have actually won if we had Econ taken then. If we Econ took the White Stoner Legend with Jasmine, then we would have won that turn. Shit. Oh well. At least you guys know that we could have won that turn. So now if I lose, we at least won in spirit. Is he going to summon the Synchro though? Or is he just going to special summon into another Blue Eyes? Synchro? Yeah. Cannot be just targeted. Cannot be targeted, so we cannot be using Econ on it. And he chose to set Silver's Cry.
You did exactly what I thought you'd do. My monster's effect activates.
Alright.
I end my turn. When will you realize that
I actually would really like the In Marto, but we don't get it. I could kill it and then force him to pop the Silver's Cry early. Yeah. Go large or go home, people. Go large or go home. Oh wait, hang on a minute. We'll just win. Come on. Here we go.
Time to battle. Here I
We just win, people. We just win. We're going to learn from our mistake in the previous turn when we didn't econ take for the game. We're going to econ take for the game now. And Cherry and Marto is going to get the final blow because he's a boss. Go on, Cherry and Marto. Finish it, mate. Good lad. Good lad. But I will be honest, this deck does struggle against Blue Eyes usually. I was never really sweating though, and we could have won. We could have won the previous turn. And I think he got on. Look, it's really the deck really struggles when a Blue Eyes player can open up with a Cosmo Brain. That really damages this deck. But I've won 2 on the fly, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll do one more game, win or lose, and we'll call it a video. So let's see if we're gonna lose at least. Oh, a rank up game. Oh, okay, we got to win this now. We got to win this. Oh, I wish I was running the other version of the deck for the rank up game. Okay. Right, we're going to start off the way we know. We want him to attack into that cherry. We want him to attack into that cherry, and not with something that will destroy it, like a Red Dragon Archfiend. He doesn't take that opportunity. Oh no! No! We're going against a DNA surgery deck. It's fine. Question is, do I go into Amadeus here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright, we'll go Amadeus. We'll play it safe. He was likely going to pop it now. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to set the econ. I think it might bite me. It might come round and bite me in the bum. Not going for Rosemary. No! Okay. That's fine. What Canada you? Cool. You we can get over. The combo that he's just sacrificed off to summon that was going to be more difficult to deal with than what he's now put out there. Okay. I could... You only live once, people. This is the rank up game and I'm going to go reckless. Alright. Give me a draw. Cherry. I'm not going to summon it though. Alright. We are not going to attack into the wall of D like a fool. That's not going to happen. We just end there. Come on. What we got? No! Are you serious? No! And he's got a Canadia. Gift of the mystical elf. Ah, that really sucks. I don't care. Come on. I want him to Canadia the Lava Golem, and then I just won't flip him face up. That's fine. That's fine. We get another Canadia boy. Oh, do I even pop that? Yeah, I will, because then he'll be forced to use the Wall of D. Attack.
I attack you directly.
He lets it go through.
You will regret
I
that.
end my turn.
My turn. I draw. I
Alright.
set a card face down on the field.
Unless he summons another lava golem to my field, that lava golem's staying where it is.
I end my turn.
Time to make my move.
Okay.
Draw.
Jasmine. I don't think there's any reason for us to attack quite yet.
I end my turn.
He's going to have to go offensive.
Attack position.
And something tells me he might even attack into the lava golem to get it face up.
Allow
He
me.
does.
My monster attacks.
He does. Clever boy. Alright. Fine with that.
I end my turn.
That just means he's going to have to pop his Wall of D.
My monster's effect activates.
It's fine.
That was nothing.
We've got the gift to give us back some life when we need it.
Time to battle.
But straight up.
Prepare yourself.
Straight up going for this. If he pops the Wall of D, that's fine. Because then Lava Golem will die.
Here's my face down.
I'm happy with Lava Golem dying.
My trap activates.
Okay, so we will take... okay, I want to pop gift now.
I activate a face down.
I want to remain higher life points than him. It's important to remain higher life points. And I can choose to continue the attack. Yeah, but I'll just attack the Canadian. I'll take less damage. Cool. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Well, not perfect.
My
We
turn.
still got a floodgate to deal with. But have you noticed, we went below 3,000 life points. Then now that we're back above 3,000, we can see his back row again. It's important to keep that in mind with Mind Scan. Is you can drop below 3,000, but if you can get back up there, you're fine.
Now, I shall attack you
Okay.
with my monster. And now,
Cherry and Marto pops.
Expected.
And we got
Monster's effect activate. Well now.
these boys.
I well now.
Probably should have summoned
I special
you in
summon
attack.
monster.
But oh well. He could go floodgate here, but I
allow
doubt
me
he
to
will.
proceed. My monster. I end my turn.
Okay.
Draw.
Rosemary. Rosemary.
I set a monster face down.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of these things, like, before they cause me some real issues.
I end my turn.
My turn.
I think I've been playing way too recklessly for this game, and it's my rank up game as well.
I set a card face down on the field.
What's he got? Oh no! That is a problem. That is a problem. Oh, give me a break! Are you fucking for real?
I special. I end my turn.
Alright.
My
Shit,
monster's
man.
effect activates. You haven't ended me yet. Let
Alright,
the
floodgate me.
I summon a monster in attack
I shall
position.
Yeah.
extinguish that. I activate a face down card.
Predictable, my friend.
My trap.
Not predictable, I can see his cards. Oh, what was his card? What's his other card? Oh, it's Spike Shield. Okay, okay. Now, do we have another spell absorbing life in the deck? We've got 2 in the deck. Perfect, okay. Serious, we still haven't drawn into any. Whoa, I've just realised we've only got 6
End
cards.
my turn.
We ain't got long to turn this around, people.
I draw.
And we've got the lava golem as well. We need to start increasing our life as quickly as possible.
It's my battle phase.
Oh,
Here I go.
oh.
My monster attacks.
I thought he was going to go for lava golem then.
I anticipated that.
Alright, we get 1,000.
My
Nice.
spell activates.
I end my turn.
Time to make my move. Draw.
Junk Synchron, baby.
Activates. Oh, that was nothing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here we come, baby. Here we come. Oh, you're going to get so wrecked. You're going to get so wrecked. We got 3 Aroma Gardens. You're going to get so wrecked. You're going to get so wrecked. We don't need Aroma Deck, mate. Alright. Watch and learn. Give me the life.
Just as I expected.
Ah, what are you doing?
Here's my face down.
Alright, what are you giving it to? That's fine. We're not going to be attacking that. That's not the guy we're attacking. You think you're safe behind your swordswoman? No, because I can negate it. And then I can just pump my monsters 3 times. Oh! People! 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 I've just ranked up with this free-to-play deck. 3 grand to the face. Boom! Yes! People, I've just ranked up with this free-to-play Aroma Deck. Mind scan. That's it, by the way. I've done a 3-game win streak on camera. That's it now. That's it. I don't want to ruin it. And we've got a rank up. Legend 2, baby. Legend 2. Okay. Oh, yeah, the turbo deals. I'm really liking the turbo deals. They're really cool. Free-to-play Aroma, man. Free-to-play Aroma. If you are free-to-play like me, and maybe you haven't got, like, because I've had to grind to get a lot of the stuff, even, you know, I've got 2 Aroma. I've got 2 Junk Synchron, but I grinded for those gems, and I was willing to invest those gems even when I was getting cards I really didn't want. But I was willing to do it because Aroma Deck is so good, and Junk Synchron is so good. I physically cannot go through that box again because they would be literally the only 2 cards I want in that box. And it's not worth going in on a box for just 2 cards. And you're only going to get 1 more copy of each. It's just not... For me, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But look, people, this deck has gotten me to Legend 2 on camera. This is a good deck. And it's totally free to play. Totally free to play. You can make this now. You can make this right now. And what makes this deck work is the Cherry and Marto. It can just constantly, you know, it's just putting pressure on your opponent really quickly. The thing is, with an Aroma deck, you want to overwhelm your opponent quickly. Because if you can't get your stuff out quickly, then your opponent can overwhelm you. But the thing is, if you've got high life points in your opponent, if you've got an Aroma Garden on field, you've got your Aromages on field, you got this thing on field, it's just a beast. You can protect yourself, you can block your opponent from doing their plays, you can do so much. So it's just a case of getting something out on field, getting something out there, doing it quickly, and making a difference as quickly as possible. And you can do that with Cherry and Marto. But that's it. You know, that's the deck, man. That's the deck. I hope you like it, man. Like I say, the free-to-play is where we're at. This is the deck I usually use. I don't run Cherry and Marto, and I don't run the Martos. I go double Junk, double Aroma Deck, Bergamot, and then a bit more back row. There is limitations with this build, though. I can only go into 2 synchro plays maximum per game. So I have to make them count. And if I go into the wrong synchro play at the wrong time, then there's really no point in carrying on playing. It just means that I have to be more sensible, and it's fine. This is a much more consistent build than the build you just saw me playing with. But the build you just saw me playing with is free. This is not free. This is a bit more expensive. You're always going to have a good giggle with aromas. They're really fun to play with. And the new synchro, I'm really liking. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. That's the free-to-play Mind Scan Aroma deck. Build it, try it yourself, and get some wins, man. You deserve some wins. I just got to rank up before your very eyes with this deck, so you know it can be done. You know it can be. I'm not a great player. I like building decks, and this deck is good, man. This deck is good. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a blast. I certainly did. I'm back. I'm going to be making videos regularly again. I was a bit away for a while, but I'm back now, baby. Stay tuned for more Duel Links content. For more other content, I've got some other stuff in the works. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Like and subscribe if you like the video. And I'll give you a big hug through the computer screen. Thanks very much. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Much love.